Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gubin. Here are the stories that we're following today, August 27, 2013. Into news from the Caribbean, Canada opens visa application center in Guyana. In Jamaica, journalists call for resignation of TVJ chairman. Regional governments urged to become LIAT shareholders. And OAS anti-corruption mission to conduct on-site visit to Guyana. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Mom, let you take your car out. This is awesome. It's time to grow up. You're crazy. Little while faster, go faster. Stop.
It'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom.
But just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or colemansubaru.com.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gubin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Emerald Travel. Canada on Monday announced the opening of a new visa application center in Georgetown to make the process of applying for a visa to enter Canada easier and more convenient. The High Commission, however, pointed out that the center will not decide whether applicants will be granted visas. Canada several years ago shifted its visa processing operations to Trinidad after a racket was uncovered there. Citizenship and Immigration Canada is expanding its VAC network around the world to provide valuable administrative support to applicants before, during, and after their temporary resident application is assessed by a CIC immigration officer. The High Commission said VAC service agents are available by phone, email, or in person to answer questions and to make sure that applications are complete. This helps avoid unnecessary delays or refusals due to incomplete applications. For an additional fee, VACs also offer other services including photocopies, application photographs, and self-service computer terminals for those wishing to take advantage of the new online applications. Anyone wishing to apply for a visitor visa, study permit, work permit, or permanent resident travel document is encouraged to use the new Georgetown VAC located at 107 Duke Street, Georgetown, Demerara, Guyana. The Government of Canada plans to create new jobs and stimulate economic growth by attracting an increasing number of visitors and international students, as well as skilled temporary foreign workers and immigrants that best respond to current and future labor market needs. And I quote, "For this reason, the CIC strives to issue visas and permits as quickly as possible to facilitate travel for immigrants, visitors, and students," the High Commission added. The Press Association of Jamaica is calling for the resignation of the chairman of the board of Television Jamaica, Milton Samuda, following an allegation that he confiscated the video camera of journalists who had conducted an interview with 2 Olympians last month. The PAJ adopted a resolution at its 70th annual general meeting over the weekend, indicating that Samuda's continued position on the board can only serve to compromise the position of journalists from that group. It is also questioning his commitment to press freedom. But Samuda, an attorney, has always said he neither seized nor confiscated any recording of an interview conducted by the journalists with the 2 Olympic medalists who have tested positive for a banned substance and are awaiting the results of their B sample. Samuda said that it is standard procedure for those preparing for a hearing to be advised to restrict public statements to matters which will not arise in that hearing. The resolution noted that a PAJ team led by Advisory Council Chairman Yvolin Gager met with Samuda and his lawyers recently to discuss outstanding matters concerning the erasing of journalist tapes. The PAJ said that Samuda has not apologized and continues to insist that nothing was wrong with his actions, and as a result, the resolution called for his resignation as chairman of the board of TVJ. The resolution has also called on journalists in the future to desist from agreeing to preconditions with any individual without discussions, same with their respective heads of news, as unilateral preconditions set troubling and dangerous precedents in media organizations and compromise the delivery of unrestricted and journalistically verified information to the people of Jamaica. PAJ President Jenny Campbell said the resolution reflected the position of members who were still upset at the whole issue. The Trinidad-based Association of Caribbean Media Workers has already described Samuda's action obnoxious and a violation of press freedom as practiced in modern democracies across the world. In a statement last month, the regional media organization said that it was calling on the Jamaica Bar Association and other civil society groups to call out Mr. Samuda for his foul play and infringement on a freedom of expression enshrined in the Jamaican Constitution, which the press exercises on behalf of citizens. Trade unionist Chester Humphrey says it is unfortunate that the majority of Caribbean governments continue to ignore Liat by refusing to give the regional airline much-needed financial support. Humphrey, whose Grenada-based trade union, Technical and Allied Workers Union, represents some Liat workers, said St. Kitts and others need to reverse that hands-off attitude and ensure that they become shareholders in what for the region is a vital transportation link. The leading trade unionist reiterated that it is unfair for three treasuries, Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, to be sustaining an institution that is vital to the economies of all the island states. According to Humphrey, the demise of Liat would impact heavily on the economies of Caribbean states. Asked about St. Kitts and Nevis not being a current shareholder of the regional airline, the trade unionist said Basseterre should address that matter as a priority. And I quote, "Get on board and put equity in the airline. It's in your best interest. It's in your best strategy, economic interest to do so. It will serve your economy," is his advice to the St. Kitts and Nevis government. Such help would make it easier for Liat to quickly refleet, according to Humphrey. The company is replacing its 20-year-old fleet of Dash 8 aircraft with 12 ATR airplanes, a venture costing the airline $100 million US. It has so far received 2 of the new planes. Problem-plagued Liat was meantime reporting Monday mechanical hitches affecting one of its flights. The regional airline said Liat Flight 774 traveling from Guyana to Barbados on Monday morning with 43 passengers on board had a main wheel fuel during takeoff. According to Liat, the aircraft continued to Barbados' Grantley Adams International Airport, where as a precautionary measure, emergency services were on standby. The landing was reported to be uneventful, with the passengers disembarking safely. Liat officials say the aircraft is being examined by the company's maintenance department and will undergo checks stipulated by the manufacturer before it is returned to service. Dissatisfaction with Liat's current service was meanwhile being played out in St. Kitts, where an angry group of 29 Dominicans stranded from Sunday afternoon were accusing the airline of treating them very badly. A spokesman for the stranded passengers reported on Monday that the group had no idea just when they would be leaving St. Kitts. Liat's customers' relations were described as being sadly lacking. A mission from the OAS Mechanism for Follow-up on the Implementation of the Inter-American Convention Against Corruption will conduct from October 8 to the 10th an on-site visit to Guyana with the consent of the host country as part of the review process that the mechanism is carrying out inter pairs in accordance with the methodology for conducting on-site visits adopted by its member states. The mission will be made up of representatives from Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago, as well as from the Department of Legal Cooperation of the Secretariat for Legal Affairs of the OAS in its capacity as the Technical Secretariat of the MESICIC. Meetings are to take place with representatives from oversight bodies responsible for preventing, detecting, and punishing corruption, the purpose of which is to review the manner in which the Inter-American Convention Against Corruption is being implemented in Guyana, and to provide a first-hand objective and complete information for consideration of its national report, which will be adopted by the Committee of Experts in a plenary meeting in March 2014. In addition, the mission plans to meet with the civil society organizations in the country to address the topics that are currently being reviewed in the fourth round of the mechanism. It will also provide an opportunity to address the implementation of the recommendations formulated in the first round in areas such as conflicts of interest, the reporting of acts of corruption, and systems for registering income, assets, and liabilities. To date, the countries that have received on-site visits in order designated by the MISICIC are Brazil, El Salvador, Mexico, Bolivia, Paraguay, Peru, Costa Rica, and Trinidad and Tobago, Honduras, Panama, Chile, Uruguay, Colombia, and Guatemala. The MISICIC is a cooperation mechanism between states, with the participation of civil society organizations established within the framework of the OAS, in which the legal institutional framework of each country is reviewed for suitability with the Inter-American Convention Against Corruption, as well as the objective results achieved therein. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with zero out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
Hey, excuse me, if you see me smiling, that's 'cause I'm chilling on Total Caribbean Network. It's your boy Wyclef Jean, man, and I'm chillin', man. Total Caribbean Network. Man, I love their style. Whoa, 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 whoa.